Alright, give it 1 second now. Uh-oh. But everything should be in order. The fuck are these guys? Hello, hello. I can't do a Vic 3 stream, Bubble. That's a real funny thing that you would ask about that. Cause Victoria Victoria 3 doesn't like it when you stream it. It doesn't run. Like the game itself does not function. Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Friday. The week's over. I'm gonna get a beer in like 5 minutes. What the fuck is this bullshit? Why are they in a colonial war? What the fuck? Oh man, we're off to a beautiful start today, but we're gonna start. Oh, fuck off. You love to see it. Turn on the game, Colonial War. You motherfucker. So I hope everyone's having a beautiful Friday. The week's over. You can start drinking beer now. You can, you can get to drinking and driving as you should. We're going to kill fucking Huron. Is there a way I can intervene in this colonial war? Here, can I enforce peace? No, but I can threaten war against everyone, can I? I gotta send fucking warnings to the natives, god damn it. Where are these fucking natives? So since today is Friday, we don't have a lot of restraints with time. I don't need to be bed by any specific hour. So, that's good. That's good for business. I'm curious though, did my puppet declare this war or did the fucking AI declare this war? You know, I'm gonna need to subsidize the fucking puppet so they can fight this properly. Let's give them... How much is my revenue right now? Right, we're gonna give them 7 ducats for 10 years. I think I'm subsidizing Colombia as well. I can probably take those away. No, I'm not subsidizing anyone else. Okay, that's good then. Today's goal is we're just gonna get as many colonies as possible, and if we can manage it, we're gonna go and we're gonna kill the Spaniards. So we can take all their colonies in the Americas. Hard part about killing Spain is they're allied with fucking everybody. But hopefully if I can curry enough favors with Austria, they'll join me. Happened last stream, absolutely nothing. I killed Britain, and that was about it. That's the native armies dealt with. Bismillah. Why's my puppet at war with the Iroquois? And why can't I fucking enforce peace? That sucks so much ass that you can't enforce peace. I should have stolen fucking Buenos Aires last session, but oh well. Oh yeah, we kind of killed the Portuguese as well last session. I almost forgot. That was a thing that occurred. Sorry, those natives have a fucking cannon in their stack. This ain't good. We're over naval limits, so we need shipyards. Can I build shipyards in Europe? No, we need to build them abroad. I actually can't afford losing these fucking colonies. I've invested too much in these colonies to lose them, man. As if they call you Adolf Fauci, you're doing something right. I'll tell you that much. Oh, what the fuck is this? I'm gonna war with Iroquois now because they took every. Oh my fucking god. This is why I hate the natives. This is why we hate natives in this game. They just come in and they do a bunch of fucked shit that you need to take care of. Start fucking forever wars. Oh my god. We're gonna win. We're gonna win. If I have to be here 20 years in the colonies, I'll fight it. Where can I send my merchant? Cape of Good Hope would be a good one, cause we have a bunch of shit there. Like a big fucking ask for the natives to not rise up and to not start a massive colonial war. Oh well. They have their entire army on that one tile, so if one of my allies just comes and starts sieging this province, then we can go kill their entire military. That we can kill every native soldier. But they won't come siege. Why won't you come siege? Why? It's awful. Don't worry though, there should be a and some good news not related to the colonies. There should be a new video maybe tomorrow. Not entirely sure. But very high chance it'll be tomorrow. Cause I'm scrapping the Czechoslovakia video and I'm replacing it with a compilation of every Red Dusk video I've made. Cause I cannot make an interesting video out of Czechoslovakia. It actually has no content. Which is impressive. Like to have absolutely no content in your mod, or for your country in your mod, that's a part of your expansion, that like you need to be doing something. No, there's not gonna be a Czech video. Like, even if like I want to make one, I can't make it interesting. Because I'm gonna give you a rundown of Czechoslovakia and Red Dusk, right? You play the country, you fight a civil war, and then it's over. What? This is not fun. The natives rose up, yay! Can I separate piece these fucking natives, please? Yes. Okay. Give me your ducats as well. As an expensive war. No, the Czechs never did that in real life. The Czechs surrendered and didn't fight the war. Get it right. We're actually death warring the fucking AI over here. How does this happen, man? What I'm saying is the colonies weren't doing this bad last run. Like they were not in this massive death war. I don't know what the fuck happened. I want all my old territories back. Why would that bring me to fucking AE limit? Why would that make a native coalition? They took the land from me. Now fuck this native coalition. I'll fight it. Why did they surrender? I'm fighting this war for them and they give up. Why can't they separate piece it? They're my puppet. Eu4 never ceases to amaze. Holy shit. Are you powering back? I need to rebuild the colonies from nothing. You're shitting me. You're actually shitting me. I'm gonna need to take so much fucking aggressive expansion for this. Oh my god. Shit is ass. And where are they getting colonial revolts? I need my colonial stacks. Like, I need the colonial countries to actually start sieging shit down. They need to start unsieging their country and resieging. What the fuck are you doing to be revolting? And I'll kill your rebels for you, useless bastard. Yeah, that's another native army dealt with. I need more mercs, more mercenaries. We can't get more, I can only get the expensive mercenaries. Those cost 12 monthly maintenance, fuck that. Jesus Christ. Yeah, what the fuck? How's it that I'm liquidating the native stacks with 8k, but my puppets go in there and they just die every battle? Does this shit make sense? And they have rebels in their country too. Beautiful. Give me fucking money for my troubles. Thank God we have separatists in their nation though. Like the natives get new Dutch separatists. Which is good. We're just gonna let those separatists do their things. Yeah, this empire might be Dutch with how it's crumbling. Reminds you of the East Indies, you know? Why are there more revolts? Fuck is a Maliseet separatist, man? Come on. So in the war against the Iroquois, I gotta get a fuck ton of provinces. And the war against the Huron, I also need to get a fuck ton of provinces. Saying this, oof. I'm unbelievably upset. What can I fucking give me institutions, bro? We don't want to fight those rebels because that's the new Dutch separatists. That's our friends. I had to kill them because if not, my army couldn't rout. Of course. Of course. Where's the native army up there now? I think the Dutch East Indies is the last of my concerns with this shit happening in America. I think before we get that far, we need to have, we need to deal with these natives real quick. No. I think that would be ideal. No, I'm taking that fucking province and this shit. Then I can get more mercenaries over here. Please. I can get the expensive ones, but I don't want those. Dude, I already have the North America colony. I just need to retake it because the natives declared war on my puppet and it didn't call me in for some reason. They have a bit of an issue with natives, if you could call it that. It's being dealt with. Little by little, it's being dealt with. That's one group of natives dealt with. Now the others. Okay. Fuck the ducats, I just want my land back. Fuck is are these guys? Right, we won the war. Can I do any treaties with them? Give up claims in my territory. That would be pretty helpful. And they don't want to do that. Okay, I'll just take your money instead. There we go. Now we've got I want to say 90%. Actually, no, I've got a bit over 90% of the colonial empire we used to have here. So we're doing good. We're doing good. And of course the noble rebels have to rise up instantly after I say that. You see, colonization's really good in EU4. Really good. Now that we can start doing some extra colonial shit. Let's get an explorer into Asia. slow. I think we need the West African colony now. West Africa's good. There's 4 colonial governments in North America right now. You have Cuba, you have Mexico, you have Colombia, you have Canada, and you have New Amsterdam. We have the shit divvied up. The problem was the natives were apparently death worn. Plans for this weekend include work on video for 1 day and then don't do anything. Dude, I need to fight the Spanish at some point. Oh, no. We need to actually fight the Spanish at some point. How strong is Spain? 200,000 men. Okay, I can muster 81k. I feel lucky. I feel lucky. At this point, I'd have better luck just fighting Austria, unironically. Oh no. Why do I just have fucking random mercenaries that I'm paying in the UK? Huh. So, immediately go up to 48. Those fucking mercenaries were taking up like 30 ducats. Huh. Land reclamation in Holland. Yes, please. I can't do that, unfortunately, Cook. I'm sorry to tell you. Now, if you give me $300, though. The alliance with France kind of fell through, and they took southern Britain. I should try to re-ally them, though. Or I could wait until they declare war on Spain, because they should have... Yeah, they have claims on the former Burgundy shit. So if I wait until France decks war on Spain, then we can go in from the other side. Can I ask Austria to prepare for war? That's a revolt in the colonies. I need to improve relations with Austria, apparently. Okay. Because I need the Austrian army to beat the Spanish army. I can beat the Spanish fleet on my own. It's their actual military that worries me. I have a war goal. Take colony Calabar in Africa from Britain. That'd be good. Need to go consolidate Cameroon. That's what I can use these guys as. Ask them to prepare for war. Austria will prepare for war in exchange for 10 favors. Confirm. Can I... Now would they accept any war against Spain? They would if I gave them land. And we have 100,000 men. Effectively. I'm gonna blame lack of Ottomans for this, for what's happening. Why don't you fight your fucking rebels, you useless bastards? Why did I make you self-governing if you can't fucking govern yourselves? I took my anger out on the Africans. What do I need for an alliance with this? The dogs are self-governing, yeah. I don't know when the EU4 sex mod comes out. Sorry to tell you. Hey, Spain is at war with the Ichizi. That best not be. Oh, that's Florida. Oh no. How many ships does Spain have? 119. How many do I have? You know, I had England as my ally for the longest time. They didn't want to join any wars against Spain. Even if they did join the war against Spain, they were weak as shit, so I don't think they would have done anything. If I was able to beat them with 24 ships and a bunch of fucking and 10,000 men, I doubt they could fight the Spanish. Yeah, this game's a bit difficult. Once you get Stockholmed into it, though, like it becomes pretty easy. I'm building a manufacturing starter, no? Yeah, I am. So that mission shouldn't expire. Who can I declare that would call in Spain but wouldn't call in Venice? Could declare on Portugal, then I'm only fighting 200k. Like, how many do Portugal has 63k. Spain has 152. Never gonna be able to fight these guys. This game's rigged. Jesus Christ. If you try real hard, you can comprehend this game. This takes a lot of effort. And why do I have a war? I can get Poland as my ally. Okay, will they join the war against Spain? No. But how many men do they have? So if they did join, I would have 103,000 from them. Alright, I see. I have an idea. A plan. I can curry favors with them and ask them to prepare for war so that I can use them to declare war on Spain. First, I need my fleet back home, though. Because a big part of the war plan is to use the navy to just blockade the shit out of Spain. A free slot. Let's do. I think we want quantity ideas right now, or do we want economic and trade? Let's take trade ideas, so we can just get as many ducats as humanly possible. Yeah, this game's like Eu4, but more buttons and less automated. Where is there a revolt? Every fucking minute there's a revolt. Why can't the colonies take care of themselves? I've propped them up. I've given them fucking ducats for them to do this shit. You get fucking 4 ducats a month from me. You're already getting subsidies. And I just unlocked slaves. Now let's pay off the debt. I think that might be why some colonies are weaker than others, is because they have a lot of debt that we need to pay off for them because they're useless. Here, let's also get the manpower guy. How easy would it be to beat the Spanish right now? I know it wouldn't be easy, but how easy? If I had the Polish, I could probably dumpster the Spanish. I don't know why I sound the way I do. That's just the way I speak. Let's start a debate for not colonial taxation or the diplomatic corps. Let's do this one, expand the army. We need to destroy Spain. I don't know if 34k is enough to destroy Spain, but it's gonna have to be enough. And I'll ask them to prepare for war. Actually, I need to curry favors first. Fuck. Where's the curry favors button? There we go. How many favors do I have with them? Alright, I have enough for them. Let's build state house here, because we have nothing better to do with ducats. If I declare war on Galère, I can go to war with France. I can probably beat France, actually. Could I? They have 26k cannons, okay. These guys have 96k cannons. Yeah. Actually, you know what? The French would be easy because they have half their army just stuck in the UK. So if I just block it, they have 10. Yeah, they have fucking 21 cannons in the UK. So we could, in theory, dumpster France if we wanted to. Now it's not worth it because I'd rather have a strong France. Alright, we're gonna ask to prepare for war. How many favors do I have? I need 10 favors. How many do I have right now? I am a white. To the person asking. Can get alliances with the shitters. That could be big. If I get enough shitters on my side, then we should be able to defeat the Spanish. I just need a big coalition. Like I'm talking huge coalition. I don't know when the femboy mod comes out for EU4. You might have to ask Paradox Interactive themselves. I think they know. It's my. I have army score 14. They have army score 13. Like tech 13. So we have a small window of time where we're stronger than them. Where do I see if I'm currying favors with them? Whoever's talking about a 23 and leak and me leak, that ain't me. You got the wrong. You had the wrong Panamanian. I can feel the tumor growing in my head with all the buttons I'm pressing at once. Holy shit, man. Oh my god. How do people play this game? Oh wow, how do people play this game? We need a manufacturer. No, I ain't taking no Adderall right now. It's a bit too late for that. I haven't been taking my Ritalin for like 6 months. It's been working out fine. Why does New Holland have such high fucking thingy? Is it religious? It might be because of religious disunity. That might be why they're having so many issues. Because they're Catholics, but they have a few not Catholic provinces. If it becomes a huge problem, though, I can just always enforce faith in colony. Okay, what's that uprising over here? Spanish particulars, okay. Please, Poland, Lithuania, get favors. There we go. We gotta deal with these colonies. Gotta expand the empire. I don't need manpower from the colonies. What I need is a bigger force limit, which we're gonna get fairly quickly, so it's not a huge issue. And I need allies to be able to fight the Spanish. Like, I have Poland, Lithuania allied, but I need to get enough favors for them to, how do you say, for them to help me in the war. I think Portugal made more than Mexico. But they're getting their shit sieged down, so hopefully the Aztecs win that war. Because I've got some decent colonies down here. But they could be better. I could declare war on this colonial. I think I'm going to do that. before we go to war with the Spanish, because we still need to curry favors with with Poland, Lithuania for a while before we can declare war on the Spanish. Might also be worth it to ally a bunch of the German shitters. Just cause we need as many people as we can in this fucking coalition against the Austrians, I'm gonna be honest. So I'm gonna get diplomatic over at Sturgeon, but I'll take it. The goal here is to just destroy the Spanish and have the biggest colonial empire ever. Don't worry about the Mamelukes. They killed the Ottomans. A lot happened that I don't really want to get into in the first few play sessions. There's a lot of horrific stuff. I think everyone's better not worrying about it. Now we gotta fight a colonial war, though. This one should be easier than the North American one, though, because the little natives over here are kind of shitter. They're kind of shitty, so we can probably just take a bunch of them, no problem. I can kill that 18k stack with my 6k. Fucking watch this drive. Okay, I should be able to win that battle. I didn't win that battle. Okay. We didn't get support. We pulled a bit of a George Bush there. I'll try. We can't pull another George Bush. Oh my. The claim of the Castilian heritage becomes ruler. We could get a claim to the Castilian throne. Realistically, right? Yes, just making the natives disappear is possible through multiple means. I'm not gonna tell you what they are, but you can get rid of them if you want to. There we go. Big win against the natives in that battle. I lost my army leader in that battle, but I had another one sitting by, so it's fine. The fuck are the natives walking? No, you die here. Yeah, there you go. When you hit the natives with cannons, they can't really fight back. There's disputed succession in France. Okay. Can I claim the Castilian throne? Not yet, but we have a Castilian origin princess. And now we can ask Poland to prepare for war. Yeah, the thing with colonization in this game is that it's really expensive, so the only people that can really do it are colonial countries like Netherlands, or Lubeck is also another good one for colonization. Spain and Portugal also get buffs for it. But the other thing is the natives are kind of strong in this game, depending on where they're, because you can see right now their tech is shit, right? They're at tech 8, but closer to the time you start colonizing, they're way closer to tech to you than normal. So the natives do have a fighting chance here, which is why you see shit like, you're taking land and colonizing it well into the 1800s, 1700s, 1600s. We passed another fucking law in Senate. Can we get a big dubski for that one? I think we deserve a big dubski for that one. We will be able to get Austria and Poland in for the war against Spain, though, the Great Crusade. Yeah, natives get rifles. They shouldn't have rifles yet. I hope, because if they have rifles right now, we're kind of screwed. Also, you can see that this is going to create a coalition. It's a coalition of natives. And natives aren't that strong. So, as long as you just always have one army in the colony, you can deal with like native coalitions and native wars fairly easily. I'm going to expand my force limit facilities. Like, I think there's regimental camps or something. We're just going to build a ton in the colonies. Because that's going to then go back to us, right? Double it, give it to the next person. Where is good things to build? Here's good. Here's good. Where are the ducats? Yeah, exactly. We're bringing back the spirit of Tenochtitlan for this war. I can separate piece these guys because I occupy their capital, right? Yeah. You give me your one province and all your ducats. And give me war. You won't give me war reparations. That's fine. You. I need to go occupy your capital. They're converting to Catholic? What the fuck? That's crazy. And there we go, we expanded the colonies in Central America. Are you the kind of guy to top fanboys or to be top... what the fuck question is that? That's despicable. Alright, we got the VOC now. So we're gonna have to start going to Asia eventually. We should always have an advantage when colonizing Asia, though. Because the thing with colonizing Asia is that the Asians are strong. So you can deal with them pretty easy. Alright, and we're gonna ask the Polish and shit to get ready for war. Because we're gonna go to war with the Spanish, finally. Alright, we've been deliberating for a bit. We've been preparing, but I think we're ready now. Ask to prepare for war. Austria, I'm going to ask you as well. Then we're going to send our elite diplomat to Spain. Poland, Lithuania won't do it. Shit. We have to go in with just the Austrians. Fuck. It's okay. It's okay, I'm ready for this war. I should have probably grabbed the save just in case, but we're gonna run it. Hopefully the AI sends their entire army to the colonies, because if they have their entire army in the colonies, we have won. Like, I'm telling you, if they have their whole army here in the colonies, then we can just sink the Castilian fleet and they can't do anything. Or if they sick their entire army on like the Austrians or shit. Please, Lord have mercy. Let's start improving relations with France as well. I don't use Grindr, I'm sorry to say. I'm sorry to disappoint, but I don't use that application. Alright, we already took care of one fleet. And we stole a bark, okay. What's the colonial situation looking like? Spaniards have units, but not that. You know what? The Spanish colonial empire is actually really fucking weak. It's just centralized here in like Cuba and the Caribbean. So, oh man, that's actually really fucking good for us. That is really good. And the Austrians BTFO'd the Venetian army as well. Ooh, okay. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. I need to upgrade this ship though. This ship's poo-poo. We're winning battles. We're winning battles. Yeah, yeah. There's this war goal you can do called like Colonial, whatever the fuck. Concede colonies. I want to see. They can concede Mexico, Eastern America, Colombia, Eastern America. We're gonna try and go for that. We need 79 war score, and then I also need to take. We can't get them to concede everything. You know, we can go without Eastern America. We can have them just concede Colombia because that's their biggest cash cow. And then I do need to take some land off of them over here. Like, I need these two provinces and this one. Because that's my core territories, actually, all of this. Fuck. We're going to have to take provinces relative to how much we can do. The thing is, we can take America later, but I'd rather get it out of the way first, you know? Because let me just see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright, so we don't need to take that much in Europe. It would take me 83 war score, even though they're my cores. And then they can't concede Colombia and can only concede Eastern America. But Colombia is really good. So I think we're going to have to say fuck it to Europe and go for Colombia instead. Just because that's an infinitely better province. Like, I'm going to put it this way, right? These tiles over in Europe are worth a lot of money, but Colombia is worth even more because it makes more money. And there's the Spanish fleet, so they have a bunch of transports. That's something you notice about AI fleets in this game, is that they're just made up of transports. Because the AI sucks ass. But it's also so that they can transport these massive armies. So if we can get over here and we can sink their transport fleets, then we've won. Colombia has the gold mines, yeah. So that's why I'm gonna go for it. Like, they have gold, they have cocoa, they have silk, they have fucking yarn, they have everything. They have tropical wood as well, sugar, coffee, cocoa. So we're gonna take that. And that's gonna, like, be detrimental to Spain. That should hopefully be a huge L for them and knock out their capacity to fight. I've stolen 3 barks so far. Good to see my navy can. Alright, there we go. We're gonna hunt the Spanish fleet and take it out. That's the plan right now. We need to kill these colonial fleets. That's the Portuguese one. Get closer. Come on. Don't be shy. What's Portugal's tech at? Tech 14. Yeah, we're not gonna beat their colonial stacks. No fucking way. We can, however, take their transport ships. Come over here. And do I have a combat admiral? We need a dedicated combat admiral for this mission. Yeah, that's their transport fleet gone. Okay. They had galleys in that fleet. Huh. That's a Spanish fleet. It's Battle of the Yucatan Channel gun. Oh, we're also beating the Portuguese army down here. We beat the Portuguese army in a battle. Oh, I didn't expect that. Oh, we lost to the Spanish Grand Armada, like the Spanish Grand Army here, but it's fine. Now I just need my allies to come down, swoop in. Next video, like full dedicated video should be coming out in 2 weeks. Next video upload will be tomorrow, because I was planning on doing the Czechia thing for Red Dusk, right? But what happened is Red Dusk doesn't suck. But the Red Dusk devs, for some fucking reason, decided that what they wanted to do was release a half-assed update. And so I wanted to do Czechia because I was like, hey, that's cool. A lot of people aren't going to do Czechia. That's something I can probably make a good video out of, right? Czechia doesn't have content. It has less than no content, somehow. Because apparently it's just meant to be a little bonus country that you can play as, aside from the main focus of their update, which is which is meant to be like Britain. So what I'm gonna do instead is I'm gonna grab all the Red Dusk videos I've made. I'm gonna make a big compilation video, mainly to see how the algorithm deals with that, right? To see if length really does affect the algorithm a lot, or if it's more down to how interesting your videos are, your video ideas are. And then that's this week's video is gonna be that experiment. But hopefully next week I'll have something good. I'm not making a lot of money off of YouTube. I guarantee you, there's 20 people, and one of them is John Parker, making way more money than me on YouTube, right? Fucking Santiago probably makes more money than me on YouTube. Like, it's not a huge source of revenue for me, which I don't really mind that much. Is that, you know, I can just get a job. I have a job, so it's not a huge deal. But it would be nice if I was able to properly monetize on YouTube. Part of it is video length. Part of it is the monetization due to video topics and due to material in video. And a bigger part of it is just how frequently I upload. I don't upload that frequently. And YouTube really cares about how often you upload. So if you're not uploading like every week, every 2 weeks, then you get fucked money wise. And that's really bad for me because I upload like once a month. I don't get that many views off of uploads, so it's whatever though. I'll deal with it. Like, if money was the main reason I did YouTube, I would have quit like a year ago. Yeah, exactly. Like, to me, it's more about making a good video than making as much money as I can from a video. Because again, if the only reason I did YouTube was for the money, I would have quit a year ago. Like, not even a year ago. I would have quit 2 years ago. So I don't mind it that I don't make bank off YouTube. But yeah, I don't make money off YouTube. But like, most of my money is from Patreon, and you can see how much I make on Patreon. So yeah. Okay, what's happening? Okay, I need to go kill Venice. That's a Spanish army. The thing with YouTube is not that it's necessarily more work than a real job. It's just that it's more unpredictable because it's a career that fully depends off of like random luck, basically, right? You need the right combination of luck. You need the right combination of people being interested in whatever you make. You need the right combination of staying relevant and being able to make long videos. And it doesn't take a lot of effort to make a long video, evidently, right? If I fucking wanted to, I could just wake up every day, shit out like 20 and shit out a 20-minute video a day if I really wanted to. The problem is when you try to go a step beyond that and you want to actually make quality content, like when you want to step up your quality and put more effort into your videos, production time gets longer. And if production time gets longer, what happens is you can pump out less, and usually you'll be making shorter videos with the longer production time because, again, you're spending like a month working on a 10-minute video. And if it's like 1 month per 10 minutes of video, then you can imagine making like an hour-long video, how long that would be. So it's like if you want to make like that level of Eu4 video, then you gotta be ready to not make money off it. Or not even Eu4 video, just YouTube in general. You have to be ready to not make money for a while. Like, we're talking for a long while. You're not gonna be making money. I'm gonna explain YouTube in the simplest way I can. It's like it ropes you. Like, you need to have an interest in making videos to get into it. Then it ropes you in with the views, and then they try to incentivize you to make videos with money. But YouTube at the same time is also a bitch. It's a bastard, in the sense that it looks at you and it says, "All right, this video did shit, so now we're gonna reward you with less views than you would have gotten before." And it's like, okay, why am I wasting my time? But you're gonna waste your time anyways, That's a given because you care about it, right? Like the more views you get, the more you start to care about YouTube, and so the more you're gonna try to get good at YouTube to try and get views. But at the end of the day, again, it's all down to like it's people's choice. It's a democracy. People don't give a If people don't give a fuck about what you're making videos on, you might as well not be making videos at all because no one's gonna watch them. So you need that combination of passion and luck to really do YouTube. Not even as a job, just as a hobby. And luckily, I got the luck part down, and I like making videos, so I'm probably not gonna quit. Fucking, if I started getting shit views tomorrow, like if I started getting like let's say 1K per video, I'd probably be dejected by it. You know, I'd be upset by it, but I wouldn't quit. I'd probably keep making videos, because I care about it, right? Like I like making things that people watch. But you also gotta be ready to not make a career out of it. I don't know. YouTube's complicated. A lot of things are complicated. What the fuck is this fleet? They just have a bunch of galleys. Fucking Christ. Oh my god. Oh, and here comes another fleet. Let's get rid of that thing. Alright, let's demolish the Venetian fleet here, because if I knock Venice out of the war, then we're in a good position. We need to get rid of as many majors from this war as possible. Oh shit, they retreated out of the battle. They could have won it, but they retreated out. Let's go. I need to repair now, though. Fuck. The ships are low strength. Look at that. Alright, so we're at 4,000 ducats we have stockpiled. That's good. We want to keep building up the stockpile because we're going to need a lot of money to keep the war going. We need to go rebuild the fleet at home, actually. Oh, fuck. Oh, Venice is out of the war. Okay, good. Good. Now we get a breather. I can go rebuild the navy. That's going to be huge. And we can go unoccupy Austria. We're gonna be at negative war score for a bit though, because our colonies are like fully sieged down. I can't do anything about that. I'm not gonna waste the money. Like I'm not gonna waste the ducats and the effort sending an army over in the colonies. What I will do is I'm gonna start collecting trade from our trade node, so we can start making extra money. We're making 51 right now, so we can probably go over force limit very comfortably. Where's my army? Is Austria out of the war? Yeah, Austria signed peace, those bastards. It's actually fucked. Oh no. But I call Poland in? They will not accept. Okay. We can still win the war. It's just gonna take a bit longer than I wanted it to. And we're gonna need to get lucky in these battles. Okay, go in that battle. If the Swedes are in that battle, we can win it. Come on. There we go. It's the Spanish army gone. I was allied with the UK. The UK broke that alliance, so I invaded them and took all their colonies instead. Which was a good investment, because the UK's crippled now. Oof. Oh, we lost a ton of fucking trade ships, though. God damn. I need the Swedish to not surrender in this war. I need them to stay fighting, no matter what. Gonna be completely honest, we might maybe need to start thinking about white peace. but not yet. I can get charge infantry. Let's do that before I fucking... That's better infantry than the Spanish should have, but it's gonna take a little bit for our units to tech up, yeah. So I need to get them out of the front line. Because when you upgrade your army, it cripples your morale. What's our army, like our military tradition? We're at 45 professionalism, we have decent stats. I'm gonna also we need manpower, fuck. We'll be alright. It's gonna tick up, yeah. What's this deal from Spain? We will cede Loon and Hent. No. I'm not fucking giving shit to Spain. I can still fight. I'll be damned if I lose this war. It's the one thing that's not happening. How much would it cost for him to concede Colombia? 64 war score. Fuck. Fuck it, we're gonna have to fight this war for European territory because we're not gonna be able to get the American one for a while. We're just gonna have to unite our European shit. It's gonna be easier long term. Like we need to weaken Spain as much as possible right now. That's the fucking thing, is we need to just make sure Spain is not a country or not a functional country after this war. Like we need to take away as much of their revenue as we can afford to take away. Send my fleet up here. That's the Portuguese transport fleet, I'm pretty sure. Is it? Yeah, it's their transport fleet. Okay. That's a good interception. Alright, Spain, what's the peace terms? I'm not giving you tiles. Fuck off. I actually can't afford to lose this war. Even if I wanted to surrender, I can't. Because Loon and Hilaire are really good provinces. We can't build. We're gonna probably build a big colonial army after this war. We just need to. Ideally, we want to get Portugal out before we get Spain out of the war. Portugal's gonna be a pain in my ass. The problem is Portugal and Spain allied together when both of them control the entire like basically half the world with their colonies is not good. It's ridiculously strong, especially when Spain inherits Burgundy. I don't know how they inherited Burgundy, but they did. Can I get a better general? Oh, I want that guy in charge. Okay. Yeah, you see, the Spanish army is shitter, so we can beat their army. The plan for Asia was Indonesia and Australia, but I might... depending on how bad we shit the bed. We want a white peace now. I'm not going to be able to take land off of this war, so we need a white peace. Fuck, man. We're costing Spain ducats though. That's at least something. Hopefully this war costs them more than it cost me. Alright, Galer, do you want to get the fuck out of this war? Or Naples? We can't sue Naples out of the war because they're fucking they're allied. Right, it's just me fucking fighting the Spanish now, is it? Yeah, I have no allies anymore. Oh no. Oh no. My war accession should be good though, so we don't have to worry about it. What's the offer? No, I'm not giving you fucking tiles. I'll gladly take a white piece, but I'm not giving these motherfuckers a piece of my any piece of my country. Do they even have an army in mainland Europe anymore? They probably don't, huh? Because I'm looking here. I don't see anything by the coast. I see 11k. The rest of their army is probably in the colonies. And here's the Spanish fleet. It's gonna get dumpstered, because my fleet should be better. Oh, what the fuck? What the fuck? Oh no. Alright, we're gonna save scum that one. That was a bullshit battle. We're safe scumming it. I don't care. First save scum of the game. Mark it down in your notebooks. So one very bad thing about EU4 is that whenever you try to load a save, it closes the exe and opens up a new exe. Where do the Spanish have their combat fleet at? I'll settle this war with a white peace, Spain. But you're not getting no land from me. We need to go after the small fleets, I think. No, Australia has some good resources in it. I'm not ceding you land, Spain. Fucking, I'm gonna make Stilla Willem proud. We're gonna win this war. There we go. I beat the Spanish fleet. Yeah, it was a bullshit battle. Here we go. We're gonna engage it. We're gonna win. Oh, those rats. They know what's gonna happen, so they keep sending out shitter fleets against me. Let's chase their shit down. I have some ships on low strength, but it's fine. There we go. That's their fleet blockaded. Good. Can I see what ships are on low strength so I can cycle them out real quick? There you go. We need to send these ships to repair and port right now. Then we can bring them back. I don't really care if the natives rise up because the Spanish and the Portuguese are going to take care of that for me. No, Spain. You will white peace or you will white peace. I'll take no less. Now we know though. We're not going to be able to get land off this war. One good thing we know now is that it's going to take a lot to fucking take care of the Spanish permanently. God damn it. There we go. We shatter on their fleet, baby. That's what I'm talking about. Run that fade. We need to keep it blockaded, though. I'm 93% sure they don't have an army left in Europe. So we maybe might be able to rat away one province, but I'm not going to count on it. I just want the white piece at this point. Our only fucking way to expand any further in Europe is into this area, and that area is the Holy Roman Empire. So I don't really think we can get much. Anyways. I could try to take their capital if their country wasn't filled with 600 forts, and if I had a functional transport fleet. But unfortunately, neither of those are options right now. That's not a reality of the Netherlands right now. Truth is, this save is fucked. Like, this world and this save is fucked. Because how Spain shouldn't be able to have half the shit they have, right? They shouldn't be able to have Burgundy, but they do anyways. So we're gonna have to fight this retard war to sort of cripple the Spanish fleet. Like, the Spanish fleet's already crippled. They had 180, now they're down to 69. 118 or 180, still they're down to 69. I'm still at 84 ships. I've lost, like, trade ships, but we still have the bulk of our, like, we still have our heavy ship navy, which is good. What's gonna happen now, though, is we're gonna need to spend a lot of money fighting. We can afford this war. I don't know if Spain can probably afford this war as well. So we either get the white piece here after crippling the Spanish navy, which is decent, but it's not as good as it could have been, or we try and take the land in Europe, which I don't think Spain would accept. So it's like we're in a fucked situation where we can't. We cannot surrender. It's like because losing is not an option. Because if we lose now, we're fucked for the rest of the game, and we can't win. So it's just rape central over here. I don't know how Spain got Burgundy's the thing. I'm 90% sure they PU'd it. No, I'm not joining that fucking war. Are you high? Against who? Fucking aid in their war of the Protestant League. I can't join that war, Austria. You left me out to dry when you abandoned me. Jesus Christ. This bastard ass AI. Like, I'm guessing they got some sort of secession event for it, but I'm still not entirely sure how they, I'm not entirely sure how they got the fucking thingy. The fucking Protestant League spawned. They're having the League War right now. The HRE is dead after this, by the way. Which is good for me. That's more expansion. They call me into that war. I'm just not fighting it. I have a more important war than the League War. I'm sorry. I gotta show the Spanish what life's all about. I gotta show them. I gotta run this fade, as the kids say. Oh wait, you know what? Since they have no army in Europe, as long as our war exhaustion isn't too high, we can actually win it. Because they're not gonna be able to force us to surrender. Oh, I'm a fucking genius, actually. Holy shit. We're not gonna get the super victory I was going for, but we're gonna get some sort of victory, which is better than no victory. Like, we need to take that fort on French Comte. No, Spain, you know what I fucking want. Stupid ass AI thinks I'm gonna give him the treaty they want. Alright, that's the Spanish fleet on the move. Alright, they're gonna try to blockade me out. No. Oh, we baited it out. We're gonna be able to sink it now. Hopefully. Their fleet is mostly just barks and brigs. We only have heavy ships in here. So come on. Come on, baby. That's rape-tastic. They've rolled 3 ones in a row and we win. Yet another victory for the Netherlands. The fucking... the war goal I declared for was El Salvador. But evidently we're not getting that. So, because I couldn't declare a war goal in Europe. I would have if I could. But we have to make do. Oh wait, you know what? Oh, this is actually based. Fucking Spain is gonna start getting. They're maybe gonna get the Netherlands rising up. They're gonna get like Holland rising up against them, cause the League War that happened during the Protestant League. Look at how they fucking yeah. Look at this. Look at how they start lowering their demands to be like, all right, now we don't want you to give us ducats. Now we want you to give us like a province in the colonies and the thing we want in Europe. So it's like the AI starts lowering their demands when they know they can't win. Because you know what? I bet they're about to get called into the League War. I bet they're about to have to fight the League War. And that's gonna fuck them if they do. They're gonna lose everything they've gained. You can see the game chugging right now. Because if we like click on Austria, for example, look at who they're at war with. Look at who France is at war with. Fucking Russia got involved. So the AI's getting scared because they know they can't beat me. The indomitable human spirit always wins against robots. Let that be known. Like Paradox games are a perfect example of this. And they also know that the longer they wait, the weaker they're going to be in the League War. So they're trying to get me out of the war as fast as possible. I'm not going to surrender. You're high if you think I'm going to surrender. I'm going to fight this to a white piece at the least. Right? And we have their main fleet blockaded here as well. So we're winning. We're going to be doing so much winning, you're going to get tired of winning. Why did you take the shit way around? You fucking moron. And we're still going to win that naval battle, but now I'm going to have to send you out to port. Yeah, you bastard. There's Russian troops marching through. There's Swiss troops marching towards France right now. Tell me Spain joins that fucking League War while they're at war with me. I will laugh. I will relish in their massive L they're gonna take. And look at our fleet just assemble off the coast. Where's Trafalgar? Oh man. We need to rocket the Spanish fleet soon. I see their war goal lessening because they know I'm getting closer to the border. Spain, clock's ticking, buddy. Clock's ticking. You gonna surrender? Because I can keep this war going for 10 more years. I'm gonna start building back up the trade fleet that they destroyed. Because we can afford it now. We can afford a trade fleet. And if I get the trade fleet back online... Yeah, the Dutch were really they were like the underdog back in the ancient days of this era of Europe. And then the English kind of fucked them. I'm not gonna get... You never get forced into joining the League War. Or at least you don't if you're not a part of the HRE. Because it's mainly a Holy Roman Empire thing, right? And then other powers join it, just to be, because they want to join the fuckfest. But I shouldn't get called into it, especially because I'm already a fully Protestant country. Like I've Protestantized my entire nation. Like every single province I own is 100% Protestant, so there's no way I get called into the League War, unless like one of the participants manually decks on me, which would be awful. Look at that Spanish army. That shit's weak, dude. That's mercs. That has to be mercs. That's another Spanish army decimated on the Rhine. I need manpower, though. We're gonna need to start doing manpower development in provinces. But as long as I can just keep killing the Spanish armies when I see them, we're good. There we go. I'm pretty sure Spain could join the League War, but I don't know if they will. Especially not after this, I don't think they would. Alright, we got Portugal out of the war with a white piece, so now it should just be me and Spain. Yeah, me, Spain, and their puppet. So now their position's worse. There's like some Saddam Hussein shit.